Hello. Good morning, everyone. Give me one moment here. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, depending on where you are watching this from. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope you're doing good. It's always a pleasure to come here and connect with you. Welcome to another episode of A Letter from the Heart. Here we bring you true stories from real people. We unpack it together with the purpose of our learning. So today we have an incredible show for you. And if you're new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe or follow, depending on where you're watching this from. And also share, like, and comment in the comment section so that we can see you and properly welcome you. My name is Michelle. I am going to be your host for today. And before we go ahead and dive into the story of today, please allow me to welcome my co-host and also my support system in the comment section. Yes, guys, fasten your seatbelt because yes, we have an amazing show for you today. You know, these are things that people go through every day, and some people won't dare talk about, right? What do you do when one morning you get up to realize that the person that you build your life with, the person that you thought you knew so well, is turning out maybe not to be that person. Today, the letter is from a woman, a wife, a mother. But I don't want to tell you too much. Just give me a moment. Let me welcome my co-host on the screen. And guys, please like. Let's YouTube know that what we are doing here is important, okay? So, here. Hi, CB.
Hi, ma'am. Happy Sunday. How are
Happy
you?
Sunday to you, my beautiful sister. I'm okay. How have you been?
I'm good. How's the family?
Okay. The family is doing wonderful by
We
the
missed
grace of God.
we missed you last week.
I
It
miss
was
all of
great.
you guys like last week. You know what we say in French, l'homme propose, Dieu dispose. I wanted to be here. Like if Luke has access to the studio, I had the show ready and everything was ready, but then couldn't make it. So, but I'm glad to be here today. And Miss Elise as well is here. Guys in the comment section, I don't know why I'm saying that nobody's connected yet, but in the comment section, our friends have been busy. Netizen Global is here. Welcome. Mercy Kendra is here. Who else is here? Comfort is here as well. Guys, let our friends know that we're here. Please continue to like, okay, so that more people can be alerted. Uh, Miss Elise, let me add. She's here as well. Hi, Miss Elise.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm just getting in from church. Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon.
everyone.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Thank you. Hi, CV. Hi, Luke.
Hi, Miss Elise. Welcome to the show. Hi, Luke. How you doing? Luke. Look, say something now.
Hi, Stevie. Good evening. Good evening, Coach Michelle. Can you hear me?
Hi, Luke. Hello, Luke. How you doing, Luke?
Stevie, I'm fine. I'm good. Thank God. Happy Sunday, everyone.
All right. Happy Sunday, everyone. So, we're gonna start, guys. Please continue to like, and let our friends know that we're here. So, like I was saying earlier, what do you do when you wake up one morning to realize that your life was built on lies? We lost Miss Elise. Miss Elise, we lost you. Come back. Look, please, when she come back, you can add her onto the screen. I'm gonna read the story now. So I'm gonna add the story to the screen and we will dive into
Okay,
it
no problem. I'll
together.
do that.
Okay, thank you so much. So that's the story on the screen. She says, Hello, coach. This morning, I received this message saying, "Hello, madam. Sorry for the disturbance. If I'm sending you this message, it's because Q has left me no choice. I have been dating him for 3 years. Currently, I am 6 months pregnant, and he owes me an amount of $2,000. I lent him the money last year to help him. Ever since he found out about the pregnancy, he has changed. Now, he doesn't answer my calls. I wanted I wanted with your permission to come over so we can talk things through and hopefully to find a solution because I am tired. Thank you for your understanding and looking forward to your response." Now, to clarify, Q is my husband. We have been married for 17 years and have 5 children together. What should I reply in this message? I just received the message. My husband never goes out except to work. He doesn't drink. He doesn't stay out late. I have never had any suspicion. He loves his family and is very romantic. So, what is this story, coach? So, guys, that's the story. That is the story. I'm going to change this layout. So, did we get the story, guys? My co-host, anyone has a question?
The
Guys,
story,
guys in the
the
comment
story
section.
is not clear to me.
The
Yes,
story is
the
I
story
didn't really
is
get the
kind of
layout
not
of the
clear
story.
to me. Me
you
too.
don't get
I'm a
the
bit
this
confused.
is a woman who has been married for 17 years. Her husband is very trustworthy. He never gave her a reason to doubt him. And now she gets this text message on her phone. I don't know if you guys are following. She gets this text message on her phone, and the message says, "I'm pregnant from your husband. I'm 6 months pregnant, and your husband owes me money. And since he learned that I'm pregnant, he has changed. He doesn't pick up my calls. I am tired. I want to come over to your house so we can address this situation, if you will allow me." And she's like, "I got this message. I don't even know where to start. I haven't discussed with my husband. I don't know what to reply. So today, we are going to kind of like hopefully put ourselves in this woman's shoe and all kind of talk it through and tell her, maybe hopefully give her some ideas and some solutions and um some guidelines on how she can manage this." So I don't know if the story is still unclear.
Well, the story is very clear, very, very clear. I
Okay.
like it.
So what about you, Miss Sibi? Does it make sense?
Yes, ma. Um, yes.
Okay. All right. That's the story. Luke, you said okay. Mercy Kento also in the comment section said that now the story is clear. So you are married to this wonderful man, and one morning you get up to this text message. Where do you go from there? How do you manage it? So I'm gonna start with my first question. I'm going to start with you, CB. If you will receive this kind of message, what would be the first thing? If you were the one receiving this kind of message, what would you do first?
Um, this is, oh God, have mercy on us. Oh my God. I'm not going to confront the lady in question. The man is the person I'm actually going to talk to and find out why someone else is pregnant for him. Because clearly he cheated. I don't have I always say this when When a man cheats, I don't get it. Why are you going to confront your fellow woman?
Am I the only
I
one? I
don't
can't
have
hear
any.
anybody.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear you, CB.
Luke is saying he cannot hear me. Okay, so what I'm saying is I don't have any issue with the lady that got pregnant for him. It's him I have issues with because I'm married to you. We both exchange vows. So yeah, I don't have any issues with the side chick because if you didn't go out, if you're not unfaithful, the issue will not be happening in the first place. So to answer your question, ma, if I'm in this situation, I'll just live with my kids. I can. For
Guys,
the
I'm
sake of
having
my
a
mental
how
health.
does CB? I'm having a little bit of, I don't know why I'm having this kind of layout. Hold on.
The layout is not bad. It's okay.
Yeah,
Not
but
bad.
that's not what I want though.
Okay,
That
then
is
click on it. You see other options. Yeah.
cancel.
Hello.
This, yes, yes. Oh, okay, okay. It's kind of, oh my gosh, these things. Okay. Look, I'm gonna kind of remove you, and then you can. I'll add you back. Okay, good. It's better now. Perfect. Yeah, so you're saying that you don't have any issue with the side chick and that your problem will be
Can't
with
hear
your
anybody.
husband. But remember this, CB, these people have been married for 17 years. They have 5 kids. And she said that her
17 years.
husband
I got that.
has been wonderful throughout. So it's not, like I was hearing the story from another woman this past week, and she was like, she actually caught her husband with her cousin doing stuff in her house, and
What?
she was like, I've always known my husband to be a humanizer. So this is a different case. You understand? This is a different case. But she was like, couldn't I just can't fathom the idea that like this time it hit so close to home, going with my cousin under our roof. But this other lady here said that her husband has never given her a reason to doubt him. So you would just like take your children and leave. That's all you would do?
Yes, ma'am. That's what I would do. Because uh, there's something I got from this story, ma. The fact that she's shocked, she said he doesn't go out late, he doesn't drink, that there were no signs. I doubt, I highly doubt that. What do you mean there are no signs? This is the father of your kids. How are you not? There will definitely something will be off. No matter how careful he is, something would have given him away. Her saying that she didn't, he doesn't come back late, there were no signs, blah blah blah. Oh, come on, sis, come on. 5 kids, are you kidding me? 5 children, and you cannot tell that your husband is being, I'm not saying catching him red-handed, your instinct is not telling you something. Ha, I don't understand though. Instincts are powerful. Women
So
know these things. We know when our man is giving a different kind of energy. We know. We I don't know how to explain it, but for her to say that there were no signs, like that's the part that I don't get. Like, make it make sense. How can you say there were no signs? Sister, come on. Sometimes I know sometimes we could be wrong, maybe because we are emotional beings, maybe we're just jumping into conclusion. But in this case, clearly that has been going on for a while. So even if you didn't notice it at the beginning, something would definitely be off. You cannot tell me that the body language, or I don't know how they relate in the marriage,
so
but
you're
you couldn't tell that,
you're
okay, this
saying
man
that
is no
she
longer
probably
feeling.
overlooked over some stuff, like there were some red flags that she maybe chose to
Yeah,
ignore.
yeah, there were signs that, oh, me and my husband were not as connected as we ought to be. There's a disconnection
Okay.
somewhere. You can't, even if it was not crystal clear, like obvious, there must
Hmm.
be something. Come on. So I don't, that part where she's saying, oh, he doesn't come. Oh, come on, sis. A man can be at home with you and still have a side chick. What are you saying? What are you
Okay.
saying? He can just go. He can drive to the gas station. He wants to get fuel, or he's running errands for you. And at the end of the day, he can just tell you, I was stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you
And then maybe he just spends 1 hour with the side chick and comes back home. And you're like, oh, my husband came back to me. Come on, girl. Don't tell me there were no
are
signs.
you not
There's
saying to
signs.
our sisters listening that if the husband said that, oh, I was stuck in traffic, they should go verify?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that
Okay.
anything can happen within an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. And
Yeah.
saying that you were stuck in traffic is a pretty damn good excuse. It's
Okay.
something that will actually, yeah, it's something that you can actually say to whistle your way out of any, um, you know, any. It's just a perfect excuse. I mean, it's perfect. Oh, I'm working late. I was stuck in traffic. Oh, I went to the grocery store and the line was crazy. There's so many excuses. And then she thinks because he didn't my gender. Sometimes you just want you to spell it out. No, it doesn't work like that, honey. When there's a disconnection, you should know that there's something wrong. But I guess the man was pretty smart. Some men are very careless. You figure them out. Some will start cheating. 1 month
So,
later, they are caught.
now that
But
you're
this one
saying
was
that,
very
I was
smart.
gonna, because we have our only guy in the studio, which is Luke. I was gonna ask him this question: that Luke, did you believe that a man can be promiscuous without his wife knowing?
You see, women, I have a feeling that women. Let me go with what CB said. Women, I kind of they will know eventually. They will know when something is off with you. That's what I feel. And I want to go with what CB said. Women are special creatures. You cannot deceive them unless she wants to just uh, play it like she don't want to say anything about it. If a man is promiscuous, his wife will know about it. He cannot hide it, even though he pretends. She will know unless she just want to keep quiet. That's why I see this story. The woman knows. Maybe she just want to keep quiet
He was
about it.
living in
You cannot
denial.
hide
Thank
something
you,
from a
Luke.
woman. That's what I feel it.
Thank you very
That,
much,
that's what I
Luke.
believe. Even my mom,
If
I
yes, if as a woman you
I've seen it from my
cannot tell
mom. You
that,
cannot hide anything from a woman. It's not that easy.
it's not easy. Thank you, my brother. Even me, that I'm a woman, do you know that my mom knows when I'm telling a lie? It's hard for me to lie to my mom. I can lie to my dad and get away with it when he was alive, but I cannot lie to my mother. That woman is just too good. She can tell. You'll be telling her something. She's looking at your facial expression. She's studying your body language. I cannot lie to my mother. I'm telling you, it's hard to lie to my mother. Sometimes when I lie to her, and then she'll act like she actually believes me. And when I'm back home, she'll be like, I know this is it. I'm like, wait, what? How did you figure that out? It's hard to lie to my mom. So that's why I go with Luke. We are today. Please, no offense. If you tell me that there are no signs, either you're not paying attention or you're not smart. You're not intelligent, because how can you not know? Madam, you're sleeping with this man. I mean, you have intercourse with him.
Netizen in the comment section said that it's possible for a man to cheat and the woman will have no idea. And I've heard stories about
No,
like a
Coach
man.
Michelle, I
You
think we
know
are
what,
Coach
CB?
Michelle, I'm sorry. I think we are missing the point, ma. Nobody is saying that she has to catch him red-handed. She will just feel it in her spirit that something is off. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying physical signs. Some men are that good.
But Stevie,
Nobody is
some men are
disputing
very
that
good
fact.
though. Some men are so
That's
good.
what I'm saying. I said she will feel it. You will just feel this disconnection, because one man cannot be connected to all the women at the same time. Even if you have 7 wives, there's one special one. You cannot love all of them equally. It's not possible. So that's what I'm saying. Even that special one, the favorite one, once the husband, changes direction, she can feel it and be like, oh no, I need to get him back. I can't have these other women win. You see, I know what I'm saying when I say
I
there's
believe.
that feeling. You can tell that okay, there might be no physical
Can you hear me?
evidence or proof lying around, but then yes, we can hear you, look. But then, come on, or else you're not smart or your instincts they're not working. How would you
maybe
not
your
know
things
if
they were
something
not
is
working.
off? You should have your suspicions. Yes, your instincts are not working. Please, I don't like to. I don't want to use the D word, but come on, even in relationships, do you know that, Coach Michelle, when my boyfriend, when he started acting somehow, when I was feeling that we're still very much in the relationship but something was off, I could tell that, oh no, in fact this relationship is not going anywhere. I could tell. So I could tell even before the breakup. I could tell. So I don't know, how are you, and we don't live together in the same house. You think you're going to live with me in the same house and I will not notice immediately? Can you imagine? From a distance I could tell that, no, there's a disconnection. My guy doesn't behave like this. There's something off somewhere. I got him to confess. Baba confessed. Yes, he did.
So,
Yes, he told.
look,
I okay, let me just
no,
yield the floor
look,
to
we're gonna
you.
add something. Look, you wanted to say something.
Yes, yes. I was going to say that it's not about catching the man physically. It's about feeling it, having that feeling that the man is cheating. You know, if somebody is onto something, if your man is promiscuous, it won't be behaving the way he behaves to you again. That behavior that he started with you, 12 you were one, that behavior he has with you will totally change. There will be some changes in him that you, as a woman, you have to know. I believe women are special because women notice things easily more than men. Women are very cautious, so they have that ability to notice something quickly. So if a man is promiscuous, even though she did not catch him physically, that feeling will be there. And that will make her to be eager, to be anxious, to know what's really going on about a man. Because the man,
Thank you,
there will
Luke.
be
God
some
bless
changes
you.
in the
Thank
man. There will be some changes in the man that will make the woman to know that something has happened. I want to know more. That's what I believe.
Okay, look, thank you. Miss Elise, we haven't heard from you yet. Do you agree with what CB is saying, or also you agree that this woman was maybe careless or she overlooked over some red flags?
Coach Michelle, this is a
Or do you
single
agree
married.
or do you agree that some men are that good?
Coach Michelle, this woman is a single married woman. This is an example of a
No,
single
she said her
married
husband is
woman.
very romantic.
No, no, he's not. She's lying.
Oh,
Coach Michelle, this relationship has been going on for 3 years, not
yes.
3 months, not 3 days. You know when they talk about absent wives, this is one of them. One of them, absent wife. She doesn't check his phone. She believes every nonsense because she's no longer married. She has her children. She has disconnected with the man. Obviously, she's no longer connected with him. If you ask her, do you still love your husband as the first day? She'll tell you, when children come, she doesn't love that man anymore. So she gave him so much freedom and so much space, and the man is free to do anything. How can you not check your husband's phone? How can you not make sure that that man is where he is? I'm going to do overtime. I will call your video call. You have to answer my call. I have to see you. If you're in traffic, you better come in that traffic and put your phone on video. Let me be going through the traffic with you. When a woman loves you, she's into you. She's like a pet. I don't know what it is on your skin. She's there. She wants to protect her home. 5 children. And you just allow a man to enter Galavant as if he's in a free land. Oh yeah, free island. It's not possible now. This woman is not married. This woman is single. This woman does not even have a clue a man changed. For a man to nurture a relationship of 3 years, he went on dates, he went out, he had sleepover, he offered gifts. Where did he get the money from? Where did he get the money from to nurture that relationship? And when the other lady borrowed him 2000K, why was she not aware that 2000K has hit their account? This woman is so useless. I'm sorry, oh. She's so negligent. She be mumu. In fact,
Miss
she's the CEO of
Miss
mumus.
Miss Elise,
Mm.
I'm not okay when you say that she's mumu because now you're making it sound like it's her fault, and men like
It's
to,
her fault.
you know,
It's
some
her.
men
No, no, no.
like to accuse their wife for their
Coach
misbehaviors.
Michelle, her negligence is part of her. It's her fault. Let her own it. For you not to notice, for a man to be screwing another woman, he will have new techniques that he will bring home, and you will notice some changes. The way you do will change. You'll be like, ah, this new move, Oga, where were you yesterday? What is going on? Uh-huh. We have been cruising, but this one is new pattern.
Are
Coach
you
Michelle,
advi-
what the
are you advising women not to trust their husband because you're
Coach,
like,
Coach Michelle, what is trust? They say trust but verify. Are you Jesus? Are you Jesus? Jesus proved himself. He died on the cross. What has the husband done to prove that he's so perfect? What has he done? Is it by mouth? Trust is earned, Coach Michelle. I don't give you trust. Who are you? Because you are a fine boy. So what? I have to verify. You're my property. I have to check on you all the time. I have to know where you go. If something happens to you, they'll ask me. I have to check. I have to know. When you talk to me, you look at me in the eye. I will know you are lying. I say, who are you lying to, Oga? Check yourself well, oh. This woman does not even have the ability to know. She does not even know the man she's married to. Because there's a way you talk to a woman, she'll be looking at you and say, see, you better rephrase the story and say the right one because this thing you're saying does not make sense. So start saying the truth. Your wife would bring out that thing in you. But this woman, she's not married. I'm sorry, oh. Madam, you are alone with your 5 children. How far?
no, I don't know. This is, I've heard of, I heard a lot of stories like going in the same direction of families being in shock when like maybe the husband passed away and then the wife is surprised to see like two other families coming to the funerals. Have you guys heard those kind of stories? Like the day he passed away,
Coach Michelle, she's not surprised.
you see like this
Coach
other
Michelle,
family with other kids. There's even a movie like that on Netflix. I think it was Chief or Chief Family, something like that. He dies and like so many kids came from everywhere, and the
Coach
wife
Michelle,
what happened.
Oga Luke said it and CB said it. Either the woman just wants to let you to play your life, but she knows you're lying. She knows you're cheating. You know that some women, once they have children, they feel like, let him go now. All men are cheaters. Let him go. Let him go. Why is she surprised now that there's a child coming up? She allowed him to go. She gave him freedom. She saw the sign. She refused to talk. She pretend that he's romantic. As long as he's still romantic, even if he's going out with his friend all the time, it's okay. Even if he likes to go and do football, it's okay. My sister,
Miss
okay.
Elise,
Oh.
this man doesn't go out with his friends. She said he doesn't drink. He doesn't stay out late.
When he goes to do over, no, 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 it's a lie. He stays out late. He cannot nurture a relationship for 3 years and not stay out late. She's a liar. That woman will have to bring her here and deliver her from the spirit of lies. He goes on dates, not during the day, because he goes to work. Except she want to tell us that the man works at night, then he'll be lying that he's going to work, he will not go to work, and she will not even call him to make sure that he's at work. Ladies, once in a while, just pop up in your husband's office. Don't tell him you're coming. Just come and say, "I want to see my husband," and see if he's really at work from time to time. Just surprise him. Don't ask him. Just come. Maybe I'm here. He'll be like, then you will know. You take 2 or 3 number of his colleagues. They'll be asking them, how is my husband? Is he doing well? You control the man. That's marriage. Wanna the shy eye. Shy eye, oh. Shine your eye.
Miss Elise, Miss Elise,
Yes, ma'am. Hmm.
uh, the word control sounds
I know.
like
I'm
you're
like,
domineering. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. I like to know what my husband is doing, but I don't want to
you
stalk
cannot
him or make
command.
it look like he doesn't have freedom.
My sister,
Yeah.
freedom is when you're single. When you're married,
No,
you're
but
signed a
but I
slavery,
I
willing
believe
slavery certificate. You can no longer be free if you're
Um,
married. I'm sorry. If you
Miss
want to be free, become
Elise,
single.
I don't like the word control. You don't
Okay, change
control
it,
a
change it.
man.
Use something else.
Now,
Change it
Ah,
yourself.
you got to remember
Use
my
Coach
first
Michelle
question
can
was
have.
like, my first question was that if you I mean I don't agree that you can really control like a grown up person. I don't
you can
know.
control a grown-up person. You
You,
can.
you don't want love to feel like a prison.
Love is a prison.
And also I believe in personal space. I mean, I believe in personal space. I mean, reasonably speaking, because even though you
Coach
guys are
Michelle, what do you define personal space? Coach Michelle, please
space
define
means
it.
that even though I'm married, I don't expect my husband to be my puppy, meaning that sometimes I want to go out with the girls. Sometimes I want to go do my nails. Sometimes I want like a spa day and I just want that quiet moment. That day is only me and myself and my thoughts. Maybe it's because I'm an introvert. Yes, I do agree that there's sometimes that you need to find time. You need to find time to date each other. But I cherish also my personal
Coach
time.
Michelle, let me ask you a question. You have a spa day. Let's say spa today is your day.
Imagine that your husband wants, I was in a very controlling relationship before. Like this man will follow me even like to my friend's house. Like if he will call me and I tell him that I am at my friend visiting, before I know it, it will be like, hey, I'm 2 miles from you. Where is your friend house? I remember one day my friend's sister was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. No, you cannot live like that. So I've been in that kind of relationship where it's like you're suffocating. And I'm not
Coach
one
Michelle,
not want to
Coach
cheat.
Michelle.
Now imagine that you're married with someone who is suffocating. I don't know.
Okay, Coach
That
Michelle,
marriage,
let me bring the brighter side of it. You go and visit your friend. He's
yeah.
2 miles away. He wants to come and give you coke and a
No,
sandwich and
no,
go.
he calls me and I'm like, I'm visiting my friend, and he knows that friend, and he knows kind of like the neighborhood where the friends live. It's not there at the moment, but before I know it, like 15 minutes later, it's like, I'm 2 miles already from you. Where are you? You know,
And
like the
Coach
person is
Michelle, do you remember those days how sexy? Do you know that those days how sexy you were? Do you
oh,
remember how sexy? Those days that guy was getting crazy and following you everywhere because he was scared somebody would take you away.
no, it was suffocating, my sister. I've been in that kind of, it's so suffocating. And I remember that I got to my friend, as her sister was actually preparing something very delicious. And I was looking forward to eating that. And we were just talking. And because he heard that I wasn't home, this was just a date. We were not even like married. It was just a boyfriend. Before I know it, it's like, I'm over here. Where are you? And the sister friend is like, this is ridiculous. So you're not going to eat this food that I'm cooking. So I want to have my pace. And I'm so blessed that my husband is not like that. It's very laid back and I can even fly and come back. But thank God I'm a Christian woman. I'm not going to do anything crazy, but I so appreciate my pace, my space though. So that's why I'm like, if I'm in a relationship, you have to check my phone. You have to know where I am in every minute. You have to show up uh, uh, unannounced. I don't think I'll be comfortable in that relationship. And this goes both ways. So because I wouldn't be comfortable with that, I'm not going to do that to my spouse.
Coach
I
Michelle,
don't
let
know.
me ask you a question. Coach
Yeah,
Michelle, you have a spa day. You left
yeah.
the house maybe 2 hours ago. And your husband wants to make sure that you got to the spa. He called you on video. Baby, are you in the spa? Is everything okay? Good. Then what is the problem? Just checking in. Is he a problem? You are
And
wherever you are, at least he's checking on you to make sure,
you
my
do
wife,
realize
let me
that
see if she's enjoying the spa.
no,
It's good now.
you do realize that if I was a bad wife, that I'm not really at the spa. I could be like at someone else's house and lying that I am at the spa, right?
It's also, no, you will not lie because he's calling you video call. You want to see the spa and you. He's
And
not calling you audio.
what I'm saying is that if you call me video call because you want to see it, that's already a big no-no for me. I do not want to be in that
No,
relationship
he
that
wants to see the spa because he's not there. His eyes want to see wherever you are.
I don't know. Cindy, are you okay with that kind of controlling behavior? I'm
It's
choosing
not
No,
to,
it's not
control.
okay,
He's
please.
checking. He's
It's
checking.
I
control.
don't want that
No, no,
checking.
no. When you
I
check
don't
up
want
on
it.
someone, let me give an example of checking up on someone. Hi, I just wanted to check up on you. I just wanted to see your face. That's
Eh,
it.
if
You
I do
don't come
that
out
on
of your
video call,
bedroom.
what's the problem?
You don't focus.
No,
No, I'm
No,
not
when he sees your
saying
face,
that you
he will know
cannot
you are
take
the
video
spa
for
now. He
your
will know.
partner.
When he sees your video, he will know you are in the spa.
And
Here
speaking of
is
that,
an example of a man that is controlling. You are
yeah,
in the
Okay.
spa, he already knows you're there. And he's like, okay, switch to video. And I just
oh
want to
my,
see your face. And then he's like, um, um, so how many guys are in that room? That's when you know you're in trouble. Okay, this guy,
guys,
the other guy, the way he's
if I know
moving.
that the
Oh,
only
that
reason
lady.
you,
Come
if I
on,
know
what kind
that
of thing is that?
if I know that the only reason you're asking me to switch on video is so that you can verify that I'm at the spot, it's a no for me. No, you have to trust me though.
Same
I'm not
here.
okay. I'm not okay with someone being controlling. And because I'm not okay with that, I will not control my husband. I believe that the reason why we're in this marriage is because we want to be in this marriage. It's because we are committed to each other. It's because we love each other. And I also believe that the day I don't want to be in this marriage, I'm not going to go cheat. That's why, like last week, I was telling you guys, or 2 weeks ago, that I am not okay cheating if my husband ever cheat, because that is just not me. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to denounce who I am just because I want to mirror someone's behavior, because I respect myself, because I pride who I am in Christ. It doesn't matter what you do. I will not replicate that because I believe I'm a better person than that. But I also believe that if I don't want to be with you anymore, I will tell you that I don't want to be with you, and you're not going to tie me down, and vice versa. If you don't want to be with me anymore, I believe that you will tell me. That is why if I see that something is off, I would have that conversation just to find out that, do you still want to be in this marriage? If you don't want to be in this marriage anymore, I will let you go. I believe that when you like something, when you love something, you set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it does not, it never was. So I will set you free and you will go your way. But while we're in this, I want you to believe me. I want you to trust me, and I trust you and I believe you. So my husband is not gonna go and be like, I'm in a meeting, I'm with my friends. I'm like, show me go on camera, like on video call, so I can see it. No, I'm not gonna do it because I trust you, and I trust that the day you don't want to do this anymore, you will tell me so I can let you go properly. I don't believe in control. I do not believe in that. So that is just me.
That's
But
not control. That's checking on your spouse.
No, checking on
a text
them is as
message will
Mr. Lee,
suffice.
checking on them is seeing how they are, like their well-being. How are you? Are you okay? That will be your focus, not the environment. Who is
But he will
passing?
be
Who is
smart now.
coming?
He will say,
Who
ah,
is
baby,
winking?
it be like say you're enjoying that spa. Oh. Let me see
No,
now.
I
What are
can't.
you doing? Are you
No,
in
no,
the are you in
Mr.
the
Lee,
in the in the are you in the sauna, or you're about to go for massage? Let them massage you well.
no,
Oh.
Mr.
He will
Lee,
show care. You will not even
Mr.
know that
Lee,
he's checking.
marriage. I believe. I'm sorry, I know I'm single, but I believe that a big part of marriage is you being vulnerable.
Hi, AJ, welcome.
Why do you call
Yes,
vulnerable, my sister? This English you are using.
if
What do you mean
you can't be
vulnerable?
vulnerable with someone, you shouldn't get married to that person.
It's this
You can go.
vulnerability
I
that
don't
make that
know.
this woman now she's surprised that there's a pregnancy and it's a relationship of 3 years
No,
because
this
she
one,
believes he has gone to
in her
work.
case,
She believes.
no, in
Hmm.
her case, she's actually telling a lie. She knew her husband was cheating. They were
Big liar, my dear.
the
This woman has a spirit of lie. This one.
feeling was
She's
there. She just
possessed.
ignored it and said no. She decided to live in denial and say, "Oh, I don't want to believe that my husband will cheat on me." She
She
probably
got married
had
to
the
her
feeling,
children and abandoned the husband. Don't mind her.
and then you are having 5 kids. Some women, fear.
What do you mean you're having 5 kids? This man has always taken care of his family. What do you mean, CB?
He's not present, Coach
This,
Michelle.
this man has
No,
always been
I
there.
mean,
He's a good
I
father,
mean,
and he's been a good
how
husband.
are you? I don't know how women open their legs for men who cheat on them. You're inviting a lot of dirt into your life, physically and spiritually. How are
Miss
you opening your legs for a man that's cheating on you? That's
CB,
why
let's
I
not go
fear
ahead of
you.
ourselves. This woman has never seen anything that will give her to be suspicious to
Exactly.
this husband. And
That's my
again,
point.
I asked you our first question that I asked today was, what would you do? And you said that you will leave. Miss Elise, what would you do?
Very good question. I'll call the girl and invite her to a restaurant. I'll have a conversation with her. I want to see proof of relationship. I will see the text messages. I will take them as evidence. I want them print out. I want everything. I want her to schedule another appointment with my husband, and I'll be at that same restaurant. I want to see both of them. And when I see both of them, I'll come and sit at the table and say, "Okay, can you repeat what you told me?" She will tell me in front of him. Then I'll say, "Oga, no problem." I'll tell the lady, when you give birth,
Hello,
that will be both of
Chinko. I
you.
think Chinko is new over here. Welcome. Thank
So
you
I
for
will
being here.
confront, I'll tell
No,
her to make an appointment with him and everything. When she make appointment, they'll go to the restaurant. I'll come in and sit down with them. I'll tell her repeat in front of him. I'll have a video man recording it for my court evidence. Then after that, I'll tell the man, you better not come home tonight. Go to your girlfriend. I'll change the lock, change the code in the house, and then hire my lawyer, dissolve the marriage. That's very simple. That's what I would do.
Okay, so
Coach
y-
Michelle,
yes, Silly.
Chinko is formerly Princess Karen. She just changed her name to Chinko. That's
Ah,
Princess
Princess
Karen.
Karen. I'm like, I've not seen that name before. Hi, Princess Karen. Thank you. Hello. And we also have Biba. Biba is new. Right? I don't know if Biba has been here before.
Yes, shout out to Biba. She's part of the real farm. She's from Uncle Beno's
Hi,
channel. Hi,
Biba.
hi, Biba.
Welcome.
Thank
And
you
thank
for
you for being
joining.
here. For those who are just joining and wondering what we are talking about, guys, that's the story on the screen. You can read it. Imagine you get up one morning and you get this text message from a side chick, and you are shocked because your husband has never given you any sign that maybe he was seeing someone else. And he's been a wonderful husband, and you have 5 kids, and you've been
And Coach
together.
Michelle, I forgot one important aspect. Before I go and meet the girl, before I start all this thing, I'll first make sure I go to the joint account and remove all the money and put in a personal account.
So Miss Elise is more strategic. She's saying that she's not gonna react right away. The first thing, you're gonna gather all the proofs, and I agree with that, because you never know. Maybe this girl is lying. I don't know. You don't know. So you will try to get all the proof, right? And then once you get all your proofs, you will also like kind of prepare your exit. Like,
And I'll
get
ask her to go to her company with her to have the call log from how many times they can give us. If it's 2 years ago, 3 years from that number, how many times he called. I want all the records of the number, the minutes and everything. And then I'll have that also as my evidence in court. And I'll ask her if he ever gave her money. I want all the bank statements of how much he ever gave to her. I want those. They're very important to me. That's it. And I'll tell her not to worry. He will marry her by force. I'll make sure he marries her.
why would he marry her?
That will be their problem. But that's the insurance because I'll not be longer dead. So this is she's a side chick. And then me, I'm no longer the wife. So if there's no more cheating, they'll be in a full relationship, both of them.
Okay. So yeah, I understand what you said. You will get your proof, get your exit, like prepare your exit, like financially and everything, and get your lawyer involved, and then you will leave the marriage with your 5 kids.
No, I'm not leaving. No, he's leaving the house.
Oh, I love Miss
From that
Elise.
moment, no, from that leaving where is he? Am I mad? He's leaving the house from that moment. He's not coming back home. Even
Okay.
his clothes, I will donate his clothes to charity because all those clothes he got it when I was married to him. So he has to go get new clothes with
Miss
his new
Elise,
girlfriend.
you will donate his clothes. Me, I'll sell
Yes,
them and make money. See, not donate.
I'll donate them to charity.
Okay,
I'll sell them off
AJ is
Fuka.
asking a very pertinent question. He said, "Why would you give up your home for a side chick? You're gonna deprive 5 kids from their father so that
Hey,
they can
Edgy,
on
that
the
man did
ground."
not remember. He didn't remember he has children. Out of a sudden, he's a woman I have to remember. My brother, that man is as useless as a dead man in the cemetery. Those children only the useless father. You hear? He's a useless and irrelevant father. He should go and be useless on the streets.
Look, if this was your sister, what would you advise she does? Look, we cannot hear you.
I think he has network issues.
Okay, look, yeah. Okay, look, yeah, we can't hear you. It's
Let
probably
him
network.
exit the studio and come back in.
Let me arrange my answer to AG. AG, when men cheat, we don't remember they have children. When they now cheat and finish cheating and destroy them, I know they want women to now be Jesus for them. You both should be very, very careful. Oh. You both should be very, very careful.
So you know what you know what, Miss Elise, I totally agree with you that I wouldn't believe a stranger without proof. Like this is to kind of answer you, CB. Don't never tomorrow you're married and someone come and start telling you stuff. You know, some other people would do this just because they see the harmony between your husband and yourself and they want to destroy things. So don't ever be like, the moment I hear anything misplaced, I'm leaving, I'm
Oh,
out,
Coach
because
Michelle,
it will be
I'm
easy.
not. I don't work on hearsay and I don't listen to people. Like I said,
Okay.
once I feel disconnected, I'll make my own FBI activated. I don't need to. Nobody will walk up to me and be like, I saw your husband in a restaurant with a very beautiful lady. Hello, what if that was his cousin? What if that was his colleague or a
Mhm.
business partner? Mind your damn business. I don't entertain people like that. If you come, if you if you approach me like that, that's the end of our friendship or relationship. Even though we're family members, don't bring stuff like that to me because I kind of feel like you when you do stuff like that, you are not intelligent.
Okay, so you also agree that you will kind of seek for you will get some proofs first, and then if it turns out to be the truth, then you will leave. You know what? It's not every woman who, like someone said, Netizen Global said that it's not advisable to divorce your husband because of a side chick. And Kendra said, indeed. Kendra, it's not every woman who will leave her marriage because of something like this, right? And also, when you hear this story, the woman, the reason why this side chick decided to reach out to the wife is because the husband wasn't responding to her anymore. The
And he's
reason,
owing her 2,000. And he's owing her 2,000.
yeah, the reason why the side chick decided to reach out to the wife is because the husband is not responding, and she said that since he learned that I'm pregnant, he has changed. Like he wouldn't even pick up my calls anymore. I'm tired and I want to come over so we can talk things through. First of all, don't ever allow a side chick to come to your house. It's like off limit. And also you don't want to meet her in public. You don't want to meet her in private. So I so like that Miss Elise said I meet her at the restaurant because people are crazy. You don't know, yeah, you don't want to meet her in a private area. And also, you don't want to take any decision. You don't want to hasten in your decision process, right? This is a 17 years marriage. You have 5 kids. You have to take this into consideration, and you don't want to rush out of the marriage without like really maybe take talking. Like I didn't like talking to your husband. I don't know if Miss Elise advised that she sits and talk to her husband. What if all of this was a mistake? What if this man
But
is,
Michelle, did you hear the part that I'll get the evidence and have her invite him at the restaurant?
yeah,
And when they come, two of them, then I will sit down with them and say, oh yeah, let's have a family meeting.
yes, I heard that part. So now I'm saying that what if, because maybe this man stopped responding to the side chick because he was actually trying to leave this relation. And what if, and some we also know that sometimes some side chicks don't only have one guy that they see. What if maybe even the baby? Do you agree
But
that
Michelle, I believe that every mother knows the father of her child. I believe that.
yeah, but
Every mother.
some women
I
will
would,
also
that is their
blackmail.
problem. As long as, because Michelle, do you know what is 3 year relationship? 3 years. It's not 6 months. Oh.
Some women will always also blackmail a man about being pregnant and they're not, or maybe they're pregnant with someone else's child. So do you
It's
also
okay.
agree that maybe you should kind of like seek counsel? Because
No,
I can
that's not my problem, Coach Michelle. Counsel, it will be both of them. They'll go and see a therapist or a pastor. I'm out of the picture already. Counsel for what? For a man that's cheated for 3 years? What are we counseling for? Are you more serious?
but she hasn't even spoken to this man yet. This man has
This
to check.
woman, this woman is mumu. This woman, I don't know. This woman, not only she's lying. She's a mumu. She's deceiving herself. This woman is possessed, so Coach Michelle. This woman has problems.
Okay, someone is saying, Chinko is saying that your eye goes soon clear after leaving that marriage because that will never marry you a good woman. You better stay where you are valued. I don't quite know what does that mean.
Nonsense. You
Have a
better stay. Maybe she even have already, maybe she already have HIV for 3 years. Maybe she has contacted, she doesn't know, and the man is taking his own treatment on his side. You both
no,
should continue to stay with cheaters. You hear?
no, it's not.
Mm.
No, this has a lot of sense. What she's saying has a lot of sense, Miss Elise,
What
because
is in it asking?
because it seems like this man doesn't want to continue that relationship. So first of all, do you agree
Because
that
the fact that he's trying to stop a 3 year relationship doesn't make it right that he started a 3 year relationship. The action itself. What are you even talking about? Okay, Coach Michelle, what about if you have other girlfriends? Because we have to really have an investigator to follow this man at least for 3 months to see if he doesn't have a new girlfriend. That's why he's leaving the other one because she's pregnant. She may not be the other girlfriend the man has. The man has so much time in his hand to nurture a 3 year old relationship. And she may not be the only side chick. He may have two or three. Who knows?
I agree with
Who
you,
knows?
Netizen. You know, I agree with what Netizen Global says on the screen that we should not encourage women to leave their homes because if they do, they oftentimes end up becoming like someone else's side chick, right?
It's a lie.
Especially
It's a lie. It's a lie. That's the narrative men are giving to women to say, ah, you better stay with me or become a cheater because nobody will take you. Because you know you have so many responsibility. I will abandon you with the children. I will not give you money. So you will have to go and look for a stable man that is financially stable and he will be a married man because I will make you suffer with your children. Nonsense. Will take you to court. You pay child support by force. Will divide all the belonging into two. You will see Pepe with your 40% remaining in your salary. Let me see how you have another wife. Nonsense, man. You put people are smarter than women, or you have to stay. If a woman cheats on you, will you stay with her? If really your wife is having an affair for 3 years and she's pregnant for her side guy, will you even have this conversation? People should stop this
no,
madness and this
Miss
hypocrisy.
Elise, do you agree that no? This makes Miss
It
Elise,
makes no sense, Coach
hold on,
Michelle.
Miss
Will
Elise.
you tell an African man that your wife has been having an affair for 3 years? If you leave her now, you'll become a side guy for another woman. You know, you should not abandon. 17 years is too much. You have to consider your children. They will not have a mother. Can you imagine? 17 years? Think about it. Do you just want to live 17 years and move on? Are you so serious?
Miss
Because women
Elise,
are firewood, women are robots, women
Miss
don't have
Elise,
feelings.
I believe that one of the things that I would also like to do is like a
Oh, Jehovah.
DNA test, right? It will be very necessary to do a DNA test before you take any decision. You want to like proceed very carefully. You want to
Coach
hear
Michelle, what
you want
DNA are
to
you talking
hear,
about?
you want to hear this
What
man,
DNA talking about? This man has been cheating on you for 3 years.
but you
What
don't
do you
know
want to do
that
with DNA?
you have to.
Coach Michelle, if this woman was not even pregnant and they have been in a relationship for 3 years, it's enough to divorce the man. Forget about the pregnancy. Look at the cheating part. You've been living with maybe you're even sick already. Maybe I've given you one of these diseases you don't know. So, Coach Michelle, will you tell an African man this thing you're telling to the woman? You people should think about it. You people should stop all these pretense and laws that always favors men. Women are human beings, Coach Michelle. You cannot tell your brother, hey, my brother, think about this 17 years old. Yeah, she's human being now, 3 years, but now maybe she wants to stop the relationship. She has repented. Forgive her now. Just take her back because of your children. You know, children need a mother. You know, you cannot take care of these children. You're a man. You know, they need a mother in their life. Just imagine these children would living without their mother. Can you say that to a man? The earlier you stop this nonsense, the better for all of us. So, in this
It's not
2025.
Miss
Hmm.
Elise, I can count how many times some women will leave. Not I'm even talking like financially sound women. I've seen this so many times. They will leave a marriage because something happened. They didn't want to work things out. And then they end up never having the grace to remarry again, and also finding themselves with other people's husbands.
But Michelle, let me tell you something. What happened to those women that refuse to marry? Forget
No,
the narrative that no, Coach Michelle.
they didn't
Coach,
refuse. They get out of marriage, and no one never asked them to marry
no,
again.
Coach Michelle is a lie. Coach Michelle, most African women, let us be
How
honest.
many men do you know will marry a woman with 5 kids?
Okay, Coach Michelle, recently on TV, there's this agricultural woman in Africa. She had 7 kids. They married her. She went for interview.
That's
She
an
told young
expensive
girls,
case.
not, no, no, no. See, because you have trained men to cheat on you and you will stay because you have children. That's why they feel like they cannot marry women that have children.
No,
That's
I'm
the
not.
problem.
We are not training men to.
Coach Michelle, let me tell you something. If you leave a man, leave him with his children and go. Be single and go and marry. Let him stay with his children. Go and marry. You'll be free to marry. Let him take care of his children. You come and visit them. It's as simple as that. Now, my thing is, women have this cultural brainwash that they can take it all because they're women. Coach Michelle, imagine this woman already have HIV. Forget about this baby. Oh. Look at the action of cheating for 3 years. Look at it. And maybe that girl is not the only side chick. Maybe he's running away because she's pregnant. He's owing her 2,000. He doesn't have money to give her. Maybe he's doing other things. You can't trust this man now, Coach Michelle. You can't tell a man to take what you're telling a woman to take. What is good for John is good for Anita. Let's stop all this thing because women are women. Coach Michelle, let me tell you something. Marriage favor men. Marriage don't favor women. Women, when they get married, they are working for the men. You have to take care of the husband, take care of the children. Marriage is on a woman's shoulder. You know that. So when a woman has given her all in a marriage and she has not been appreciated, she don't want to go back and work on another man because the trust is lost. Some of them have to go through therapy. They don't go through therapy. So they don't see the need of trusting anyone anymore. They remain single. And they start living their life. They don't care anymore. They live for themselves. And they are right in doing that because getting married again is carrying another person wahala, his family, his children, everything, everything. Women don't want to do that. Once they have tried, they say don't do. I didn't know marriage is a scam. They use me, finish, and not they do again. It's a choice. The reason why my men remarry because they cannot carry those responsibilities. Men cannot take care of home, Coach Michelle. Men cannot take care of home. That's the reality. Women are stronger than men. What a
But
woman can do, a man can never do. So
you
that's why
said
they keep on running to have a servant, to have someone who will take care of them. A woman can stay without getting married after being married because she knows that she don't want to work for anybody. She wants to wake up when she wants and sleep whenever she wants to sleep. She wants to be free. She don't want any burden.
listen,
So
all I'm saying is that we women shouldn't live with the mentality that the moment that man messes up, I'm out of here. We shouldn't live with that mentality because, especially when you have children already, you don't just live for yourself, but you live for your children again. Or also, and what I'm learning also just by looking around me is that most marriages, I mean, when a cheating happens, sometimes see what the marriage has been till that point. Some men are very abusive, like even mentally, emotionally, like, not even just physically. Like some men just try to treat their woman as if they were nothing. And when this man start cheating, I feel like that relationship is hopeless. And these are the things that I see even in the community here where we live. A man he treats his wife as if she was trash, and then he start cheating as if that wasn't enough. If when I see that, I know it's hopeless. Like there's no winning in such situation. But when you have a man who cares, a man who loves his family, who loves his wife, who cares for his children, this woman is telling you that she's been a happy wife. Whether we agree with her or not, she is saying her truth. That's her reality. She's saying that she's been happy for 17 years. Her children have been happy. And she's like, what is this? What kind of story is this? Because she did not see it coming. So I feel like this woman should proceed with a lot of caution because even if it turns out that it was the truth, I feel like it all comes down to what does this man wants to do. Maybe he doesn't want to see that woman again. Maybe he wants to make it work. Now you're leaving this man, maybe who is trying. I feel like counseling, you guys should go through counseling first. You don't always go through counseling so that you guys can reconcile Sometimes you go through counseling, and after counseling, you both decide that, hey, the best thing for the both of us and the kids is that we separate. Counseling will just allow you to see a little bit clearer. It will help you gain a little bit more clarity into the situation. Having a third person taking a look at what is going on. So I feel like these two, before she throw the sponge, they should both go through counseling, talk things out, and then decide. Because this is not about emotion. There are 5 kids involved. You have lost 17.
But Michelle, I like how you want to counsel a woman that we cheated on for 3 years.
No, that's
You
not what
want
I'm
her
saying.
to go
I'm saying that
counseling
before.
to go and redeem a
No,
cheater, a chronic liar, a
everybody can
deceiver.
be redeemed, Miss Elise. Everyone can be
Um,
redeemed.
Jesus
Everyone.
will redeem him now. He's not in that marriage, he'll be redeemed.
If Jesus can redeem him, we also have the obligation, the responsibility to work with Jesus to help that person. If
Hmm.
this man wants to save this marriage, like I said, before you throw the
This is
sponge,
the reason. This is the reason why men will continue to cheat on naive
no,
women,
no,
and
Miss
family members
Elise.
like Coach Michelle will say yes. If he still, he has cheated on you for 3 years, but discuss with him. Maybe he still loves you. Maybe he still wants to continue. Whatever he wants, you work with it. Let
That's
him
not what
decide
I'm
whether he wants to be
saying.
married to you or not. You both should go counseling. Maybe he has ready to leave that girl. But after 3 years, you continue with him now because at least he has left the other girl. Coach Michelle, really?
Same, Miss Elise and Sanusi, you're right. When something like this happen, once you get your proof, once the husband confess, you both should go to for exam. That's the other step. You both should do like your thorough physical examination and be sure that there were no diseases, because that's a big deal. Once you do all of that, go for counseling. And again, counseling is not always to salvage the marriage. Counseling is not always to mend the marriage. Counseling will only help you get a little bit more clarity. Do you know how many women will leave their marriage and be like, I wish I had stayed? And that's what happened when you take your decision based on emotions. This is not something to be emotional about. I know it's hard because, again, she did not see it coming, but she has to compose herself. She has to remain calm. She has to maintain her calm and do everything that she can do to better understand the situation in such a way that once if she decides to leave the marriage, that she can say without any doubt that it was the best thing to do. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't believe that there's any perfect human being on earth. But Luke is here. Luke, if you can say anything, please unlock your microphone and say it. I don't know if you're still in the studio.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I won't advise any woman to leave a marriage because of a side chick. That's true. Because what you have built together, uh, it will be bad if you allow everything to let go like that. Somebody said on the chat that men, there's no man that will marry a single mom with kids. I want to agree with that partially, and it's true. It's very hard for men now to take care of somebody's children. It's very hard. So to me, I won't advise any woman to leave a house, a home, because of a side chick. You have to, though it's very hard, though it's heartbreaking when you discover that your husband is cheating, but there's room there's room for discussion. There's room for two of you to come together and talk about it. That's what I feel. That's what I feel to me.
Oga, look, I have a question for you. If you discover that your wife has been cheating on you for 3 years and she's pregnant for another man, and you've been married to her for 17 years, will you forgive her and just see the 17 years and see that there's so much to lose and there's room to forgiveness and everything? Will you have that conversation, that same conversation you're saying with your wife? Honestly.
Please come again.
Would
This
you
is
go
my
through this?
question.
Go
This
ahead.
is, let's reverse the situation. You are the husband. You discover this the side guy send you a message that Oga, I've been dating your wife for 3 years and she's pregnant for me. Expect me in your house to come and claim my child because she's pregnant for me. And your wife, I borrow her $2,000. She refused to pick up my call. So make sure this is my number. Send me my money because your wife borrowed it from me. Will you have this same counseling? Will you give yourself the same counseling you are giving this lady? Will you say 17 years is a lot? She made a mistake, she's human. I'll forgive her and continue my life because 17 years is a lot. We have built so much together. Will you do that with your wife? Will you forgive her?
First of all, it depends on when. It depends on where we have come from. I love her. I'll look at that
Okay.
first before I make any
Mhm.
decisions. That's it.
So you will forgive her because you love her for 17 years and she's sitting on you since 3 years and she did not admit it's another woman that is calling you to say
A-
your wife and me, we have a child. So you forgive your wife. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
After, because I love her, after we sit down
Mm-hmm.
together and talk, I listen to
Mm-hmm.
her. I hear her story. Then
Mm-hmm.
I'll forgive her. If if what she did, if what she did, from my own point
Mm-hmm.
of view, is not really her fault, I'll forgive her because I love
No, no,
her.
no. It's not her fault. Her. She's the
Because
one
of my
that built the
children.
relationship. How is it not her fault? She willingly lied to you for three
Because of
years,
my
and for 3 years
children, and
you
because I
forgive
love
her.
her, I'll
Oh,
forgive her.
you forgive her. Okay. Coach Michelle, I wanted to say something. This narrative of men don't marry women that have children is poverty that is worrying all these African men. Poverty. You see this Amazon guy, he married this lady that had 3 kids. You understand?
Yeah.
Poverty is worrying all these African men because they cannot even feed their own families. Talk less of feeding other children. That's why they say I cannot marry a woman with children. If you have
Most
money,
men want. Most men
they,
won't
they
marry.
will not. Coach Michelle, they will not
Most
because they don't have money. They don't have money, Coach Michelle. They don't have money. Look
is
at
it
Steve Harvey. He married a woman that has children, right? And they're not living the life. He even changed the name of those children. Look at
let's
this Amazon recently, this Amazon guy.
let's even go
It's
back.
poverty.
Let's even go back to Africa. Our president and first lady, she had 2 kids when he got married to her. They've been
And he
together.
married,
They've been
yeah,
together
he married her
forever.
because he has money. It's poverty that is worrying all these men. Their families are poor. When they look at the small salary they are getting, they say, I've not finished feeding my family, I will feeding other bastards. They don't have money. That's what is worrying them. Guess what? They don't want to marry this single woman, no. This mother, single mothers. But they're sleeping around with them. They're keeping them as side chick, but they don't want the responsibility that comes with it. It's poverty. If a man has money, even if you have 20 kids, he will marry you because he has money to take care of those 20 kids. The problem is that men they have proud, very pride, very proudful.
And
So they will feel
it depends on the woman. There's
no, forget it's not about the woman. The woman they like the woman. Once you know that she has kids,
No, let me
Coach
tell you
Michelle.
something. Let me tell you something that I've seen around me about women having like many kids and getting married like several times. Like men keep wanting them. Most of the time when you study the profile of such women, they're like women of value. You see that the women of value, these are like oftentimes what I've seen is that because I like to like just kind of observe people and kind of learn about them and kind of go deep into who they are, study these women who have had like many kids and still got married to like a high value man. These women are not like any woman you will meet down the street. Most of them, they're like
Yeah, because Coach
they're
Michelle, because the
educated,
women have
they're
money.
rich, they are like they take care of themselves. These are women usually.
Hey, that's why I'm saying that it's poverty that is worrying all these talkative men. I will not marry a woman that has a child because you yourself, your money not do for you. Your
Now,
money is
Miss
not enough
Elise,
for you.
now, Miss
That's
Elise,
poverty.
Miss Elise, you and I, and I believe most ladies here, we are educated, we are financially stable. Now, when you come here, national TV, I want to call this and say, hey, if your husband cheat on you, leave him. Uh, Keep in mind that some of these women listening to this show, they have no education. They're not financially stable, and You're asking her to leave to where? What man is gonna marry a woman who is like not, what man is gonna like even pay attention to her? She has 4 or 5 kids. She's not that well educated. She's not that well financially stable. Maybe she has a small job that allows her to just get by. This woman gonna be stuck.
Coach Michelle, I don't know. I will spoke about this thing the last time.
The fact that she
Parents should
doesn't
stop,
have an
Coach
education
Michelle.
is not because she doesn't want to. Some people didn't have the grace that you had to be trained by your parents. They send you in the best school. You travel the world. Not everybody get this opportunity. Now, this woman listening to you and her husband has been cheating, and you tell her that my sister, you're stupid. Don't stay there. Leave. To where?
Coach Michelle, the last time we had a subject about a woman, we say plan your exit. We spoke about it. Maybe we have to emphasize on that. You don't just wake up and leave. If you know you don't have a good job, find go to school, find a training. I don't know if for 17 years you have not been able to use your husband to train you, you're a useless woman now. When a man meets you, when he meets you, he has to take you up and great. There are men that made women that are nothing. In 4 5 years, they have degrees. They have changed their status. When a man loves you, to show you that this woman, she's useless for real. If she's still, after 17 years of marriage, she has not gone to school, she has not improved herself. That's why this man is cheating now. This woman is useless. You can't be stable. When you both divorce, they'll say we're no longer seeing the things they say, we were no longer seeing things the same way. Because somebody was going forward, the other one was going backward. Coach Michelle, when you get married, after 5 years, you should be able to say, since I met this man, my life has changed. I've improved in so area. Marriage is not just sleeping together and making babies. It's about improving each and all.
Hello, Zainab. Welcome, sis.
You don't do that, Coach Michelle. If a woman is married, if you just high school diploma, when you get married, say, people want to go to school. I want to work and go to evening classes. After 4 years, you have your degree. You're also stable somewhere. My sisters, marriage is not a guarantee. It's not heaven. This man can wake up in the morning and say he doesn't love you anymore. What will you do? What will you do? What will you do? If this man, okay, if you are married, close your eyes for a second. Think about what I'm about to say. If this man goes out and doesn't come back, can you take care of your children? If this man goes out and come back and say he's done, how will you move on? Can you feed yourself? Can you pay your house, the house you're living in right now? If that man decides to leave you financially, can you take care of yourself? If the answer is no, my sister, you have work. Go do that training. Do those 2 jobs. Work. Make money. Because if you are relevant in a man's life, before he wants even to cheat, you'll be like, this girl self, is she up to my wife's standard? All these mumu girls where they deceive themselves. Have you seen my wife? Do you know who is my wife? Do you know what my wife represents in my life? You say, I beg, get out. Do you know who's my wife? I'm even talking to you. I'm talking, if you see my wife, you disappear. When the man balance you, see another girl, you'll be like, I beg. When they even come at home, he will see you like a bill because you cannot have reasonable discussion. We are in August, baby. This year, what are we doing? What are we saving? No, all you do, I want gone straight. Baby, what the neighbor behind my uncle's house died. Send money. You are just conversation of to destroy this man's economy. You have no meaningful conversation. You cannot talk about development, self improvement. My sisters, you are the one causing chaos because when a man looks you, a man wants a woman that wants to grow, a woman that wants to build, a woman that wants to improve, even in his own career. Advise him, baby, have you registered in the group of engineers or in the group of these people? Baby, you can do this certification to go forward. Oh, baby, have you asked for promotion recently? You have been doing well. See your manager, ask for promotion. That's the kind of woman, the one a women want. Okay, Coach Michelle, if this
So
woman is what you're talking about,
I like what you're saying, and I hope all the women in the whole world will hear this, especially our sisters in Africa. I hope everyone could listen to this conversation. Yes, we are guilty as the female gender. Oftentimes, when we get married, what happened? We get complacent, and that is a big mistake. Again, it's not to tell you to leave your marriage. You, this woman listening to me, not later than yesterday, I was talking with another woman going through crazy. Maybe I should sit down and package a story and bring here. Man is doing stuff that you can't even begin to fathom that a man would do that to his wife. But again, it takes a lot to do the necessary to achieve self-development, but we have to do it. We have to do it. But unfortunately, most of us just get so complacent, especially when we get married to a man who is smart and who is able to like meet our financial needs, who works hard. What do? We get so comfortable. We get so comfortable taking care of the kids. We get so comfortable doing the bare minimum, not working on ourselves. We get so comfortable doing those things. But we shouldn't though. That's a good question every woman should ask themselves, every married woman. If this husband wasn't here, I was talking to one of my sisters and I was asking her, if that man goes out and doesn't come back, are you going to survive? Are you going to be, where are you even going to start? Where are you even going to start? It's making so much money. You're so comfortable. Yes, now he has started misbehaving, but that's not even the point. How come you have gotten so comfortable in that marriage? What if he goes and doesn't come back, not because he's with the other woman, but because he has died? Where are you going to start? Are you going to be able to maintain that same level of life, that comfort? But again, I had this conversation with her like 2 years ago and nothing has changed. We get complacent. And this is why sometimes we are forced to go through what we are going through. But as a woman, if you know that you have not done the necessary to develop yourself personally, financially, don't leave your marriage. Stay there and just put up with whatever is going on and pray for the grace to go through. And please don't call people to disturb them. Please, I'm also talking to, don't call people to disturb them. Just because don't leave your marriage and you have not done any work to be financially sound, and then you start calling other people to take care of your kids. Please, if that man wants to take care of his children and you know you cannot do it, stay there. Let him do it for your children's sake. So I am always very careful about advising women to leave their marriage. Please, because you know what you can do, you know what you cannot do. Some women do not envision themselves without their husband. And you coming and telling them to leave, they might hate you for that. Again, if you can, but you have to be prepared mentally, emotionally. If you can, leave. If you're not comfortable, leave. If you can't take the BS anymore, leave. But if you know that you cannot survive, you cannot thrive without him, please don't stay and take it easy. Don't kill yourself. It's going to be all right. We live in a world where in some part of the world, like Africa, men are polygamous. So it's not the end of the world. A lot of men have more than one wife. It's okay. We grew up seeing that. It's not going to end today. Me, I will not live in a polygamous marriage, but I know some people can, and I'm not going to hate them for that. I would just tell them good luck and take it easy and do the best you can to get along with your co-wife and make the best environment that you can for your children. That's all I would tell you.
Because we share polygamy is a man and woman married to more than one
No,
partner. So yeah, that's the definition of polygamy,
a
Coach
man
Michelle.
marrying more than one wife.
No. Polygamy in the dictionary. Coach Michelle, forget about what people say. In the dictionary, polygamy is a man or woman married to more than one partner. Open your dictionary, that's what it says. Now, I'm advising women.
For women marrying more than one man.
No. Polygamy is for man and woman. It's
I
for
mean,
both of them. A
polygamy,
man that is married.
polygamy, as we know back home in Africa, is a
No, no,
man.
no, 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 no. Polygamy, as you created it back home, is not the definition of polygamy. Go
But
and check it after this.
we cannot turn against our culture. Maybe the white men for
No,
that.
no, 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 no. Coach Michelle. You people, we went to school now for school to help us. Because women had no right, they removed the woman part in the culture, only allow men. Polygamy is a man and woman married to more than one partner. That's polygamy, man and woman. So, my dear sister, if a man is polygamous, find all your own guys outside. All of you will start cheating. You hear? He
No,
will be a real polygamous home because he cannot be cheating and you're not cheating now. Both of you, you do it, and God will bless the marriage. Okay? He started it. You know, man is the head of the family. Whatever he decides to do, you follow him. If you cannot go because you're hungry, and of course, Michelle say he will take care of his children, you to be finding your way small, small. Hmm? Heaven will not come down. Okay? All of you are in it together. Polygamous, polygamous, everybody is polygamous. And everybody will be happy. He goes out, you go out. You come back before him and stay and cook his food. And close your eyes and enjoy life. Freedom. My sister. Polygamous sisters. I greet you all.
Anyway, okay, guys, I don't know. I think we said it all. Like you, this woman listening, or you going through something like that, get your proofs, get yourself situated, get your finances together, and please go through counseling. Maybe talk to the pastor. Like I said, counseling is not always to fix what has been broken, but counseling will help you gain some clarity over what is going on, and maybe gain some more perspective on what you want to do next, so that you don't end up regretting your decision. So, whatever you do, do not act out your emotions. Take it easy. But CB is back in the studio. CB, do you have any last words before we call it a day?
Yes, ma'am. So if you're a man out there and you're listening to me, if you find out that your wife cheated on you, or you find out that some of the kids are not yours, just forgive her, pray for her. Um, make sure you pretty much just,
That is
take care of
sarcasm.
her. There's probably something you're not doing right in that marriage. Don't leave your marriage because your wife cheated. I mean, if you're doing that, that means you're weak. That means you're not following the Bible, because the Bible says forgive 70. How many times again? Yeah, as many times as possible. And forgiveness is not just for the women alone. Forgiveness should also be practiced by men. When you feel like your wife is not doing something right, check yourself. You probably have some stinking attitude that is irritating her. That's why she went out there to cheat. So please, and even if you find out that, I know the person she's cheating on me with. Oh, come on, bro. Just forgive her. Tell her, okay, it's my fault. It's my fault. And maybe you should work harder and spend on her. It could be that you're not doing so well financially. That's why she was cheating on you, okay? Let this view be balanced. Let it be balanced. If you're out there and you're listening to me, never ever leave your marriage as a man because you caught your wife cheating. Bro, it just shows that you're weak. Thank you, ma. Good night.
Good night, CB. Good night. Okay, guys, I think we said it all. Miss Elise, do you want to say any final words before we call it a day? All right, maybe Miss Elise.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was looking for my phone. Thank you so much, CB. God bless you. Man, you people should be an example of forgiveness. You people are the chief of the family. God is looking up to you. Gather even your wife, who cheaters, women cheaters. May you continue to cheat until your prayer is answered by God. Because this meant there should be an example. Women are flesh and blood and temptation. The devil does not only tempt men, remember? He also tempts women. So whenever your wife fall into temptation, it's time for you to go on the mountain and pray. Make sure you add fasting to it. And maybe she's possessed. Maybe she did not do it on her own. Maybe those guys outside use charm on her. She doesn't know what she's doing. And you should remember you have invested a lot in this relationship for it just to crumble because of your children's sake. Like Oga Luke said, if he loves his wife, he will forgive. A very good example. You both should follow his lead. Forgive. Let me not hear that a man is divorcing a wife because she cheated. No. People should forgive and live in harmony. Go for counseling, do family meetings and everything. And God will bless you. God love forgivers. And as they say 7 times 7. So 77 times 144 times a day you have to forgive. So if it's just once every 6 months, what is it? Forgive her. We are flesh, we are weak, and nobody is a saint. People should forgive women, and God will bless you. You hear? Thank you, Coach Michelle. See, I like this preaching. I think we should emphasize in that so that men will have forgiving heart. The devil is using them, hardening their heart. But it's not good. People should be there and invest more on your wife. Buy her everything she needs so that she will not cheat on you, okay? And be romantic. Mhm. Do some trips with her, sometimes do surprises and everything. Be invested in your relationship. Don't be a sleeping husband because it's your negligence that makes this woman to cheat. And you people can do better. We'll
Exactly.
pray for you. God will do it.
And again,
Amen.
when you find out that those kids are not yours, there's no need
Then
saying
you
take them
raise
back to
them
your
because
father.
they say children
Raise
are.
them
They say it
up.
takes a village. It takes a village. Remember,
Children,
CB? It takes a
yes,
village. Raise
children
them. They
are a
will be
blessing
grateful
from
to you.
God.
Ah,
So I
amen.
think it's not a mistake that you're raising another man's child. It's
No, it's God's
perfectly
plan for your
okay.
life because the Bible says the plan He has for us and
Thank,
not our plans. You never know. Mm-hmm.
okay, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Again, that's what we do here on this platform. We agree to disagree. I would say that a family that prays together stay together. Pray and also remember that you are the temple of the Holy Spirit. I will never condone a woman cheating because don't do it. It's not worth it. And if you're not comfortable in your relationship, please live and live in peace or live in peace. Lea, if you want to leave, if you want to stay in peace. And men also, they say don't expose yourself to anything that you cannot fix, right? Oftentimes cheating doesn't start overnight. It's usually start by something that can be taken as harmless. Be mindful of the kind of relationship that you entertain, the kind of, like, if you start receiving flirting online, usually that's how it starts. So guard your heart more than anything. That's what the Bible says. Guard your heart more than anything. And this goes on for the woman and for men as well. Do not expose yourself to anything that you won't be able to handle. And things happen. I understand that things happen, but let's try to be proactive and stop the worst from happening. I am not for cheating. I don't want men cheating. I don't want women cheating. But I also know that at the end of the day, we are all human beings, and forgiving or forgiveness is part of the equation in being married for a long time. And I will. I'm not telling you that you should forgive, but I'm just saying that as you get into marriage, forgiveness should be part of the provision to make that marriage work. And when we say forgiveness, it doesn't mean that there's some things that can be forgiven and some other things that cannot be forgiven. And this goes both ways. But again, do what works for you and be sure that you're okay with whatever you choose to do. So I hope that we brought some answers to this woman today, or to any other woman out there that is facing similar situation. Take your time, pray over it, seek counseling, and whatever you choose to do at the end of the day, be sure that 10 years later you will stand by your decision. That's all I have to say for today. So thank you so much to all our friends in the comment section: Mercy, Comfort, Desola, and AJ. And we had some new people today, Biba, and all of you guys who participated today. Thank you. And also special thank you to my co-host, Elise, Sibi, and Luke. You guys are wonderful. We'll see you next week with another letter from the heart. Take care, guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Discover the top 3 reasons African Abroad Date is the go-to platform for building meaningful connections. First, its vibrant community is packed with genuine individuals eager to find friends or more, allowing authentic connections to flourish. Second, the safety features prioritize user protection, making online dating not only doable, but enjoyable, without any anxiety. Lastly, the user-friendly design democratizes navigation, whether it's uploading photos or sending messages, ensuring everyone feels at ease. Dive in today and start connecting with like-minded individuals effortlessly.